Well, every year, Passover falls on different dates. This year, it starts on Wednesday, April 1st. It ends Thursday, April 9th. So joining us today to talk about the significance of the holiday is DU's Chabad Rabbi Yossi. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Oh, what a chance to share with people.
It's important. So for those of us or our viewers who are not familiar with the holiday, what exactly does Passover and Seder commemorate?
So this is the formation meal of the Jewish people. When God freed us from Egypt, he said, you're going to have this meal and you will be freed tonight. And we sat there and God said, put the blood on the door and don't step out, but have your shoes on, have your walking stick ready, be ready to go. And this is the longest historical meal that has continued throughout history. And it reminds us every year that no matter what's going on, we can center ourselves in a fantastical tale that God sees our suffering and sees all humanity's suffering, and God is there. And if we can just center ourselves and feel that connection, we can tap in to the message of freedom that Passover offers.
What a beautiful holiday. That description was incredible. So does Seder, forgive my ignorance, does that describe the meal itself?
So the meal is very structured. The word Seder means order.
Oh.
There's a structure to it because there's always a temptation when we're in chaos to fall apart. And part of freedom is not the absence of order, it's getting everything in order. So we call the meal the order.
And talk to us about some of the traditions, because, you know, I married a Jewish husband, and every time that we celebrate Seder, you know, his mom, Frida, has all these different things. But to those that are celebrating, whether it's the matzah or some of the things with the kids, what could you describe to our viewers about some of the traditions?
Oh, it's fun. It's all about the kids. The Torah tells us that you should tell your children. It's about passing the traditions down. So people orient the Seder around children. The youngest child traditionally asks 4 questions. And it's responsive. It welcomes questioning. But the center of the Seder is the poor man's bread. It is the matzah. We have over here, there is the traditional machine matzahs, and here are the heath-baked matzahs known as shmura matzah. And that is the focal point. It is the most boring bread in the world. It is flour and water. And nevertheless, it's supposed to remind us that in humility, we can find our freedom. And that is the center of it. People make fun of it. It's appropriate that it's April Fool's this year. And it's where family traditions get passed down from generation to generation.
Such a beautiful holiday, because while primarily Jewish, there's so many, like, you know, interfaith connections and contextual. I mean, it seems like it's a holiday that anybody can celebrate. Would you agree?
The original Last Supper was a Passover Seder. And in, I think in the Eastern Orthodox, Easter is called Pesach, from Passover. So it's that universal message that the monotheistic faiths have, that God sees the suffering and offers redemption. And that's the renewal of this time of year.
I'm so glad that you were here today to share all of this. So Rabbi Yossi, thank you.
You're very welcome.